Again, and to get you guys into the action. Now we got it all set up. Cymry VR in the red corner with the gray trunks. St. Granola, I believe, with the black trunks in the blue corner. Round one starting off in a little bit of a slow fashion, but both boxers just figuring it out right now, aiming each other up. And what's crazy is we've got a classic southpaw versus orthodox style battle. Little arm fighting here, vying for space. St. Granola, the taller fighter, working that range. Cymry VR trying to stay out of range, staying low, measuring up his opponent, trying to see the distance. And again, this is just a little bit of a measuring battle. We're hoping that the connection here stays up. This is the first boxer we've had from Canada, so like I said, we always try to match the region to make sure the connection quality is as good as it can be, but sometimes mistakes do happen. So this time I hope the lag does not plague us. It's been really good for now, and right now St. Granola working that jab coming into the first round. And Cymry VR with a very interesting style, staying low to the ground, hands are low. Maybe trying to attack from a surprising angle, but I would love to see those hands be kept up more and a little bit more head movement. St. Granola now working it, measuring it up. Two nice shots coming in from St. Granola. Cymry VR getting in low, trying to measure it out, but taking a lot of hits to the face. You got to be careful. Those damage numbers are going to add up. Both boxers swinging now. Ooh, stiff jab coming in. Couple of hooks being returned as well. Big left coming down from Cymry, but gets another right to his face, and Cymry staying low. We've heard of the low hand style. This must be the low man style. And it's very interesting. When he's down there, he is avoiding those hooks, hard to hit, but the straights are coming straight down, and St. Granola is raining them down. Ooh, another series of unanswered shots coming down the pipeline for Cymry. As round one comes to a close, I believe the blue corner has it. Okay, another vicious exchange there. Both boxers, though, even though the damage is landing, we're not seeing a lot of significant blows. And we go here, end of round number one. St. Granola in the blue corner, taking a knee. I will say, though, if this kind of thing keeps up, I want to see what adjustments Cymry is going to make. I think he was really just kind of posturing up, trying to see what his opponent could do. But if Cymry continues to take this kind of damage, it's going to be a short night for him. Short night for St. Granola, too, and a short night for the rest of us. Interesting, though. I'm thinking back at this, man. St. Granola, if this thing doesn't change, I think he could take a bit more liberties. Mostly make some adjustments. If someone's that low, start throwing some uppercuts. Start throwing some straights down the pike until they start moving.
Okay, get ready. Box on.
Round number two underway. Here we go. St. Granola coming out of the blue corner. Cymry VR out of the red corner, and St. Granola back at the standard practice, throwing out those jabs, measuring up his opponent, looking out for the big swings coming from very low angles here. And what's interesting is that it's hard to see punches coming from that low angle, right? But since they're so wide and so big, right, you kind of just predict them. You know, cover up those ears if you're St. Granola, and then return with a counter shot, right? You're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to really do anything, and it's very. I'm not really big at the. I don't know how effective this low man style is, but he's definitely a lot lower than he needs to be. St. Granola, there we go, landing another shot. But again, these shots don't look like they're doing a lot of damage, even though they're landing flush. And St. Granola taking his time, showing a lot of respect when I don't think he needs to. I think he can kind of go in a little bit more on Cymry VR, those big shots are very easy to see, very easy to defend. And there we go. A nice right coming down from St. Granola as he starts laying down the pressure. Granola looking a little bit frustrated. Hands down now, feeling real confident. There we go. He can start now seeing those punches coming from Cymry. It's the same shot over and over. Good uppercut there by St. Granola, really starting to using more punishing shots for someone staying down that low. Okay, all right, some big damage coming in. You do have to be careful. Those big, wide swings do rack up a lot of velocity, so therefore they can do damage. Not a lot of conviction coming out from that jab, but hey, it's doing what it needs to do. Cymry VR getting turned around. And a very slow pace to this next match. And again, St. Granola showing a lot of respect where he doesn't need to be.
Stop. Take a step back. Let's go.
A little bit of a collision there for these two boxers. All right, Cymry landing a left hook there. It's a very interesting style. I will say that. It's very unorthodox, very unique. But again, I think if we were putting in somebody with a little bit more aggression, that this would not be turning out this way. Again, St. Granola having a little bit of a hard time hitting his opponent down at that angle. No overhands, no uppercuts, no shots to the body or even lower angled shots there coming out from St. Granola. Cymry, though, wailing away, not really getting any return, and both boxers swinging and missing here. Round number 2 comes to a close. A little bit of a slower match, like I said, for round number 2. A lot of respect being shown on St. Granola's part. Cymry VR having this very interesting low to the ground style. Not my personal favorite, but he's trying to make it work. I'm going to be very interested to see what the scorecard says at the end of this round. A lot of swings and misses, but you know, I would say from the look of it, just going out on a limb here, you know what I'm saying? St. Granola's got it. Of all the shots landed, there were a few big shots coming in from Cymry, but more consistently, St. Granola has been landing on his opponent.
Okay, ready?
All right, round number 3 underway. Oh, St. Granola trying to go in for some brotherly love, but Cymry VR is not about that. How un-Canadian-like. There we go. The tiniest of glove tap. That counts. That counts. We can start, fellas.
Break it up. Blue, no holding.
And the collision, the holding charge on St. Granola. Cymry VR coming low to the ground. And I think that shot might have landed with a little bit of significance, a little sting on it there from Cymry VR. But St. Granola now giving him a little applause. But again, too much respect. Go in there and punch the man. There we go. St. Granola finds the knockdown, and that is going to be what he needs to finish out this round.
Hey, are you okay?
HC Gaming says I must be doing something wrong because I hit hard as fuck in real life. Yeah, it's the gamification, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's the gamification. I can tell you so many times where, like, the game does not recognize weight, right? It only recognizes velocity and how straight your wrists are at the point of impact, right? There's a special way that I hold the controller to make sure all my punches land straight, and it just increases the damage. I don't even have to swing that hard. You know what I'm saying? So, right now, let's get back to the action. St. Granola winning this match on my cards. Cymry VR trying to find his way back, but if Cymry VR can land a knockdown, it's going to make this very interesting. Cymry VR has this very interesting style, and he's like squatting down. I'll be interested to see what this looks like in real life. Kobenomics says, what is this lack of stance? I don't know, bro. I'm trying to keep a straight face while commentating this, man, but it's like it's very unorthodox, and you know, St. Granola's just having fun. This man just dancing around right now. He's not really taking Cymry very seriously, but hey, you know, he's up. I've got him up on, ooh, see, significant shots like that. Cymry VR staying low, but again, not keeping his hands up. So his head is just openly exposed this whole round, and St. Granola's just teeing up off him. That's why I was saying St. Granola was giving him respect, but for what, bro? NTD said, aren't Canadians supposed to be nice? Well, I mean, yeah, true, but they're not a monolith. They're you know, they got hockey. They're not nice in hockey. This is rough. All right, again, double Donkey Kong punches. St. Granola just having fun. Again, not taking this match seriously. Now the special moves are coming out. St. Granola going for the single leg takedown. Fails on the takedown, but goes in. Jab. Comes around. Little boogie oogie, man. And a double Donkey Kong punch again. And another double Donkey Kong punch. And a 3-hit combo afterwards. Piecing this man up. Styling on him. Styling on him. Styling on him. Styling on him. And this round comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is the blue corner.
And St. Granola takes it, the blue corner. 25-30. Not surprising right there. 10-8, 10-9, 10-8 for St. Granola. Again, I was wondering why he was giving so much respect to his opponent. But hey, he was playing it cautious, playing it safe, you know, getting the knockout there at the end, and he really didn't even need it, right? Let's take a look at the damage. 979 to 333, 783 to 393, 758 to 555 for a grand total of 2520 to 1281 for your winner in the blue corner, St. Granola, dropping the bars. Let me talk to the homies real quick. Let me unmute them. Here we go. Cymry VR. Want to talk to you first, bro.
Oh my God.
Cymry, you there, bro?
Finally. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. I can hear you now, man. All right, Cymry, debut fight coming all the way from Canada. Coming all the way from Canada, man. You guys are known for being nice, but you in here with the rings trying to throw the mean hands. I gotta ask you about your unique style and approach. People are wondering, like, what's up with the stance? What's up with the fighting style? Give me the history, bro. What's this fighting style you came with?
Well, I got a weird fighting style, and I didn't do what I wanted to do tonight.
Okay,
all right. I gotta train a little harder.
Look, all right, tell me a little bit more about this style, man. You kept low. It looked like you know, you reminded me of almost like Steve Fox from Tekken when he leans back and tries to smash somebody. Is that the inspiration for the fight?
What was that, sorry?
Is that the inspiration for the fight, Steve Fox from Tekken?
No, I'm a Prince Nazim guy. I like to keep my hands low. I like to mess around, but the guy worked me tonight, and I'll come back. It was on my exhibition. I've been training hard, but I didn't try harder. I didn't train hard enough. I knew I would get tired.
It's all good, bro.
And
This is what
exhibitions
are for.
And he's a good fighter, so
yeah.
I'll give it to the guy.
This is what they're for, bro. I want to see you back here. I want to see you getting more matches with some folks in the Discord.
I hope it was entertaining. I just went for entertainment after a while because my plan, he got me roped into the fight. So,
look, man, keep at it, bro. I want to see you back here again. Everyone's like, you're Canadian. You're supposed to be nice. I'm like, they got hockey, bro.
I had to win for Canada tonight. I fucked it up. So, I'll be back, Canada.
Look, hey, we'll be looking out for you. We'll be looking out for you, bro.
I just want to say thank you, RIngsideVR, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, St. Granola, man. Let me talk to you. The winner for tonight.
I did not realize my mic was muted. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming through, man. Look, your opponent had a very unorthodox style. Were you very surprised by his stance that he took and how he fought that night?
Honestly, I don't really focus on people's fight styles. I didn't really notice it too much. I just wanted to make a follow-up on his statement about him getting tired. Listen, man, it's nothing to push yourself over. I mean, I'm playing stationary and you're playing room scale, so I don't think you should be upset that you're tired. I'd be probably winded by the first round if I was playing room scale. You know, he was a good fighter. He was a good opponent, and he definitely entertained.
Yeah,
it was really funny when he was doing that stuff. But yeah, no, GG's.
GG's, man. Absolutely. You were giving your opponent a lot of respect, I feel like, you know, in the second round. You had the right strategy. You were tagging him, and it seemed to be like, you know, like you said, you weren't even focused on his fight style. You were just doing your thing, you know. You could have put the pepper on him a little earlier. You were running away with those matches, but it was a great performance. The numbers don't lie, man. Congratulations again, and I hope to see you back here next week.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to fight that person I fought last time when I lost against him. That
dang.
one dude.
Yeah. We could look, if you want to fight someone when you sign up, just put their name and like, this person I would like to fight. And if at all possible, tell them ahead of time to do the same thing. Guaranteed lock in if we get both of y'all requesting each other. It's very easy, 50-50 chance depending on how things work out if it's just one person really wanting to fight the other.
Yeah, will do. But yeah, no, GG's, man. Great opponent. I'm excited to fight next week. And yeah, shout out to Cymry VR, guys. Go check out his channel.